Hey guys, Sam from Les Charlie here. Today I want to talk about the many ways you can work today and get paid today. Whether you want to start right now or you're willing to sign up for something and wait a couple days, I'm going to offer a couple companies that you may be interested in. Some are only going to make you a couple dollars. Some can make you $100, $200, $300 a day. But I promise all these options can get you paid in as little as 24 hours, sometimes instantly. As in all my videos, I like to be straight to the point and I like to be honest. So with that being said, let's jump in and begin. So the first one we're going to start with are the food delivery apps. This is the likes of DoorDash, your Uber, as well as Grubhub. And let's start out with DoorDash. I'll show you because a lot of them work the same, but DoorDash is my favorite. And how these food delivery apps work is that you'll download it, turn it on, and you'll get deliveries right away. Let me show you a screenshot here. If you wanted to see how a delivery would work, this is one that would come to your phone. So for example, this would be from the Cheesecake Factory. It's going to be picked up here, and then you're gonna have to drop it off in the area, and you can zoom in and see more specifics when you have it. You'd have to drive 1.3 miles in total. There'd be 5 items, and you'd make $12 guaranteed. You would accept it. All you do is go to the restaurant, tell them you're here for the person's name, pick it up, follow the prompts, and then deliver it, and you get paid. Now, the cool thing about these apps is that you can choose your own hours, so you can work whenever you want. You can dash wherever you want. The same can be said with Uber. It's very easy to get started. There's no car inspections with DoorDash at least, and there's no vehicle restrictions. If we scroll down, you need to be at least 18 years or older. You need a car. You can bike in some cities. A driver's license, of course, social security number only in the United States, and consent to a background check. Usually you just can't have a criminal record and points, a lot of points at least on your record. And let's jump to Uber. The same thing with Uber is here. They have the requirements are very similar to that of DoorDash. If we scroll on the bottom here, you'll just need to meet the minimum age in terms of driving, and in the case of delivering food, it's going to be the same. You need to be at least 18 years old if you're biking, at least 1 year of driving experience, and then you need a driver's license and submitting documents such as a background check, and that will be the same with Grubhub. Now the cool thing with all these apps is that, again, you could choose to work whenever you want, and when it's time to cash out, you can cash out instantly. So if this was your earnings for the week, there usually is a little button, and I'll show you it here. You can click on the instant cash out, and when you do that, it's going to pay you instantly to your debit card. And that is not a prepaid card. It's a debit card that you'll connect there. And there is a small fee, at least at the time of this video. It's $1.99. Uber has a fee too. And in order to be eligible, you do need to be on the platform for at least 2 weeks to make 25 deliveries, and once you set up your bank account. So this isn't one you're going to work today, but in the future you can work that day and then get paid at the end of your shift. So if you need money on a whim, all these apps are ones to check out. It's food. You don't have to deal with people. You just pick up food, drop it off, and there's very minimal interaction. As long as you have a car and you play your cards right, it's a very, very easy way to earn $15, $20, $30 an hour depending on where you live. Second one I'm going to mention here are research companies. These aren't going to pay you a lot, but if you can't drive and deliver food, that's fine. These research companies can pay you a couple dollars depending on how much effort you put into it, and you can get paid almost instantly. There's a lot of companies that I've listed. I have my post up right here. So for example, Instant GC, this is one that is very popular, and I'm on the dashboard right now, and what you can see is that you can earn through downloading apps, surveys, task trials, and so forth. And if you were to go to the surveys task right here and you clicked on the Instant GC tab, every point's worth a penny, for example. So this survey right here will pay you 90 cents in 3 minutes, 10 minutes, 45 points, and so forth. So again, you're not going to make much, maybe a couple dollars, but if you, I don't know what you need money for, I like to cover all grounds. These sites can pay you instantly, and the ones I'll link it to the description. You have superpay.me, there's Survey Time, there's Prize Rebel. There's a lot that can get you instant payouts, and the list keeps going. It's as easy as answering questions and then cashing out in whatever way you want. So if you want PayPal or Amazon, whatever way, don't plan on making a lot, maybe at $10 a day at most. If you're happy with that, consider this option. If not, let's jump to the next idea. The next one I mentioned here is Craigslist gigs. If you don't mind getting your hands dirty, it's a great way to find local gigs that are going to pay today. And just click on the gigs and start browsing through. Right away, I'm seeing this cleaning job paid daily, $21 an hour. We have the DoorDash, which we already mentioned. Someone needs spray for weeds for an acre. That would probably be paid today. And the list goes on and on. If you scroll through, find something of interest. So if you know of something that you like to do, such as maybe landscaping, you could type that in. There's, again, general labor here. We got $30 to $40 an hour. And a lot of these jobs are going to pay you daily. Again, Craigslist is kind of sleazy in some regards, but there's a lot of hidden gems on here, and you can find some great opportunities. Just trust your gut, talk to the people, look for reviews if you're working with a company, and if it sounds good and not too good to be true, if you know what I mean, then maybe consider it. But if it sounds like $50, $60 an hour and you don't have to do anything, then it may be something that you're going to want to skip. There's a lot of options. These are just from today, and I'm scrolling, it hasn't changed. So there's a lot of jobs, but it will be dependent on your area. Of course, bigger cities are going to have more jobs than the smaller ones. But check out the gigs section just if you need the money on a whim. You may be pretty impressed at what you could find. So another one I want to mention here is Indeed. I'm sure you've heard of it if you've been job hunting, and it's a great way to find jobs that pay today. And all you're going to do is go into the what section and type in get paid today, and when you do so, it's going to take you to a list that looks something like this, and just browse through it. And if it seems like something of interest, so for example, you wanted to be an inventory associate, you can see right here it says getting paid tomorrow for free. So working today, get paid tomorrow, $13 an hour, and so forth. So in my city here, there's over 600 jobs within the 25 miles that are going to pay me for today's work. And aside from the Indeed listing here, they also have Indeed gigs, as you can see here. And if you open that up, these are a bunch of jobs that I've recommended that pay you whenever you want to work. So for example, you have Instacart, and the list keeps going on. And you could find a lot of these jobs. I've mentioned DoorDash and Uber and whatnot, but a lot of these jobs do pay daily, such as Uber and DoorDash and whatnot. Same with Instacart. Instacart is one that's grocery shopping. They pay out cash out instantly too. And check out Lush Dollar. I do mention way more than what Indeed does, but it's just another option on the site. But for now, use that job search tool, get paid today, or anything along those lines, and you can check out a lot of jobs in your area that may be able to pay you for today's work. Instacart's another one that's kind of like the food delivery, but this is grocery shopping. If you want to go shopping and get paid for your time, then this is a great option that works in more than 5,500 cities, and they have millions of orders every year. And if you want to join as a driver, I'll link in the description. You're just going to become an Instacart shopper on the main page. You'll fill out the application, and in order to work, you're going to have to be 18, live in the United States, have a vehicle, and be able to lift 50 pounds. It's pictured as shopping as you normally would at a Walmart or so forth. You get to shop on your schedule, and it's going to work just like the DoorDash. You're going to get offers sent to your phone. You can accept whatever you want. Just shop as it says, deliver it, and that's all you need to do. In this case, you can make 15, 20, 25 plus an hour. Again, it's going to be dependent on where you live, but it's a great option if you just want something that'll pay you today. It's going to take some time to get approved and get on that instant payout, but once you do, then you can go out and make money right away. And the last option I want to mention are staffing agencies. These are agencies that'll find you work, especially work that'll pay you today. And there's a few that I like. People Ready is one, Labor Max is another, as well as HireQuest. There's a lot of these sorts of companies. But what you're going to do is you're just going to contact these staffing agencies, and you're just going to want to go to their location. So depending on where you live, they may have one nearby, they may not. But again, I've listed a couple, and I'll link them in the description. And you'll just go to the staffing agency, or you could start even a job search on the main site and just type in what you're looking for. And the great thing about staffing agencies is that there'll be a professional there that can help you find a job. So if you want to get paid today, you can tell them your experience, and then they can kind of network you, hook you up with a company that can match your skill set. Again, you're going to have to meet usually in person, but you can use their website, such as this one. So if you wanted to get paid today, and I went ahead and typed in my zip code, it's going to list some jobs. So for example, these start immediately, and then it gives you a brief idea of what you're going to do. So retail associate, warehouse worker, and so forth. Again, I'll link these out. Staffing agencies are a great way to help you find jobs that can pay you within 24 hours. Okay, that's gonna do it for now. If you want to work and get paid today, it's possible. You could see these are some of my favorite options, but there's many more. I've linked to a full guide I've written on lushdollar.com. It's 100% free to look at. If you don't mind getting your hands dirty, check out Craigslist. That's a great way to find jobs that pay $10, $20 an hour. If you don't mind waiting, then Uber, Instacart, DoorDash, all those pay after your shifts are done. If you want that instant cash out option, that's a great way to work when you want, and it's very low key. Just do what the app says, learn it, and you can easily make 20 plus an hour. Again, check out that post. There's a tons of ways to make money and get paid instantly. Whether you want to make $1 or you want to make 100, it is possible. As always, I'm honest. I don't push any scams, nor do I push products. I just try to inform you. If you have any ideas or tips, strategies that I missed, be sure to comment. I always like to hear from you regardless. That's going to do it for now. Check out lushdollar.com for the many ways to make money, save money, be smart with your money. It's always all about honesty. That's how I work. Check out the videos as well. That wraps it up. See you guys next time.